Hey, everybody! Here we are reacting to Better Call Saul, the mid-season premiere. Without further ado, let's get right to it.
I'm been excited for this one, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty goddamn pumped.
The ending of that last one was kind of pretty much fucked up.
Yes,
if you ask me.
R.I.P. to Howie. Yeah, that's
he was
tragic.
one of my favorite characters.
I completely agree. But when you think, well, I actually just finished rewatching Breaking Bad after kind of going off and on with it over the past few years. But Mike died about mid-season of the last season of Breaking Bad. So
so you think
tragic.
he'll die mid-season this time?
I think Mike is also going to die in the mid-season premiere of this episode.
All right, man. Predictions.
All right. Go ahead. What do you think?
We left off with Lalo in
their apartment.
Jeez. How's that conversation going to go, man?
And
to be honest, my last watching of any of this was when that came out. So there's gonna be some stuff. I'm gonna need a little refresher here.
Yeah, I think that Saul and Kim are forever changed at this point. I think this is their turning point.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be pretty shaken, not stirred. I don't fully I'm not fully behind Lalo's reasoning for taking down this whole operation. All we've seen is that he just really cares for his family, I guess. That's the reasoning, but I don't really feel it. So that's just me. I hope they build Lalo
I agree.
a little bit more in these last couple episodes. But then
I agree. They really only introduced the family part of his character that last season, whenever they showed up to that house. Prior to that moment, I could be wrong here. I didn't think that they had tried to make that known that he's that's his main goal or anything like that. Like I said, I think that was first brought up when they went to that house. Could be very wrong. I could be.
Yeah, I don't. Man, I don't remember that.
Like I said, I don't remember. You know what we should
do?
We should just go.
We should just watch it
instead of sitting here and being I don't know.
I mean, you'd open the door for her, wouldn't you?
Ugh. This is intense, man.
Dude, Kim is killing it.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I can't do it. You know she did me. I'll say stop.
Oh, I love that shot. I love Lalo's reaction.
Oh, just him staring at
God,
oh my God,
he's
that's
great.
Smile. That smile.
That was fantastic. It sounded like he farted.
Yeah. Ooh,
I like the butt shot.
I like
too.
that shot with the chair. That was cool. Wait, don't tell me Lalo left this guy alone. This is just the stupidest villain trope. If he gets out because he left him alone.
Yeah.
That's a tough shot on Howard there, man.
Yeah, dude. Vince Gilligan really knows how to do his fucking framing. I tell ya. Oh boy. I'm anticipating what happens to Kim the most. That's what I am most curious about as the show goes forward.
We know within these next couple episodes, she's either going to get killed or have to go the vacuum route.
Right. Oh, boy.
Or go to jail? She wants to, tell the police really badly to get out of the situation. Oh,
you idiot.
Man. Oh, that's a powerful scene, man. With the lights then after that. Holy shit.
Wait, what is she doing? She's going to Gus's house to
shoot him.
Really?
That's what Lalo told her to do.
I don't think this is going to happen. Oh boy. Wow, she was actually going to do it? What?
So that was Mike.
What were you supposed to do here? Shoot him.
What?
Oh.
Man, this episode immediately has some of the best cinematography in any of Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
I really hope that Lalo is gonna do some shit that just blows our mind. Where we're like, oh, that's what he was doing this whole time.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, I don't
So I do
really
remember
believe in his morals.
the last thing
far.
we got out of Lalo was when he was on the phone with Hector, and he's like, I have proof that this was Gus. Oh, okay. I pieced it all together. I know why he can't just go and directly kill Gus, because what's that, the main boss, Eladio,
Yeah.
like wants them to be homies and work together. So Hector's been trying to hide that there's any problems, and Gus has been trying to hide that there's any problems from Eladio. So if they just killed Gus, then Eladio would be pissed
Oh.
at Lalo. So Lalo needs
That
to come
is
up with
correct.
exact proof. And that's when he was talking to Hector. And then the next thing we saw was him pulling up and shooting. So there's definitely some plan here. And I'm guessing we're going to be like, oh, that's why. What's crazy is in a show where we know like who wins, like we know Gus is in the next show and Lalo isn't and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy how on edge they keep you.
I know. That's my biggest applause. Oh boy.
Oh.
Shit. Here we go.
He just stood there and didn't dive out of the way. Oh my god, he just lost all his homies.
Jesus.
That was a cool shot. I love all the one-shot shit that they
Yeah,
have.
they're really using a lot of handheld work, which they don't do a whole lot in any of the shows. So it's really kind of standing out here.
He either this was like the plan all along, or like I don't know. The plan's not really adding up to me quite yet.
Yeah, I know. I agree. I also hope that they don't kill Lalo off too early. Because then that would just... I feel like that would ruin a lot of the tension for the rest of the episodes. This is great. I really wish that they built that... They built this up more. I don't know.
That they either built it up more or made it a little bit more like clear as to how he knew
Yeah.
that this plan was going to work. Like, how did he know that he was going to only bring 4 guys? How did he know that he was going to be here? Like, I don't know.
God damn it. I missed that.
His
last
oh
line.
my god.
Jeez, dude.
Yeah, Lalo's eyes and smile are just like... You ever see that picture of Jeff the Killer growing up? It's kind of like the Joker.
No.
It's very niche. It's a very niche reference right there, if any of you understand that. His eyes, man, dude.
Yeah. They got like this... I wonder if they specifically light it in a way to get that like gleam off. Because it like
Yeah,
always
that
kind
shimmer.
of pierces right in the middle of his eyes, I notice. They just make
Yeah.
it shine a little bit. Oh, doesn't Gus have a gun on him? Remember that sequence
like
when
in
he
his-
was
in
like...
his ankle or some
Yeah, when he
shit?
was like practicing the like steps in this area. I think that's what we're gonna see here. We're gonna see him pull a fast one on Lalo.
He was practicing in this area? How the
Yeah.
fuck you know he was going to be in here, man?
I don't know. I feel like there was some information said to him that like maybe Lalo was after him or something, or somebody was looking for him.
Dude, you literally watch him walking around and standing on a cord. Why would you not shoot him
I
right
know.
now? That is just some villain trope shit right there.
That's his gun is on the other
He's
side of the
smarter
room
than
though.
this.
What?
I don't know. But you just should know that he's up to no good. You don't need to let him monologue.
I know, dude.
clearly up
I
to something.
despise the last minute monologue.
Then do it. Shoot, like, what the fuck? It's great seeing Gus scared.
I agree. That was well done, but
It's kind of silly.
yeah.
Like, how did neither of them get shot right there?
I mean, Lalo's dead, which really sucks. Because
Lalo just died?
I guarantee it. I would like if he got away. That would be really cool. Nope, there we go. Come on now. So there's really not much conflict for the rest of the season. Unless it like all takes place in the future, which I would be a big fan of, because I want to see more of the Gene Takovich.
Yeah, I was gonna say we like the Cinnabon shit, like that hasn't been concluded. We got to see all that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, Lalo's grabbing a gun. Yeah, Lalo's kind of a fucking idiot. I don't understand his plan.
I
at all.
agree.
Glad they end on his smile.
Yeah, that was
though.
awesome.
Yeah. Well, there's Lalo. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little unsatisfied with that death.
Yeah, me as well.
I'm cool with Gus being the one to kill him, but that just seems super rushed. That seemed like.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
man.
as far as conflict,
I
there was a ton of
agree.
conflict, like the fallout of Howard's death.
I know, like they built up Howard's death like for the whole first half of the season, like toying with him and building this kind of like tragic prank that they were pulling on him, for him only to then be killed after you were like, damn, I kind of feel bad for Howard, you know? So like they did
Yeah.
that well, and then the whole Chuck thing was just so many levels of brilliance. Honestly, I mean that's 2 whole seasons, but then this was like Gus for one scene practicing this thing, and then Lalo for a couple.
And how did he know
scenes.
that he was gonna be in trouble down here? That's a pretty wild jump to just
I
go
agree.
like, oh, I'm gonna practice these steps in the lab because
Yeah.
the confrontation is gonna happen in the lab. Like, that seems.
I agree. I mean, what we do know is that Gus is like, that's part of his nature, is just being over prepared. But I absolutely agree. They did not show it. They just didn't show the progression and the need for protection and desire from those characters well enough.
Yeah.
Nothing like that. I need you to act as store manager in my staff. Unfortunately, that's late days. This will require you to both open and close today and tomorrow. Sure. Yes, I can do that. Would you be able to set next week's schedule?
What if the rest of the season is just like an 80s movie of Lyle just partying for the next week at the restaurant?
Or it's like not even a party. It's just like just him running the restaurant as normal. It's not funny at all. It's just
No, it's like done
not
really
interesting. It's just a
intense,
normal.
like really, really crazy. He's just like losing his shit.
Los Pollos Hermanos, starring Lyle.
Yeah, it's a teaser for the spinoff, just called Lyle.
A school bus full of kids came during rush hour.
He's fucked. No, not
Like
the
there's like an
children.
anime zoom on all of their eyes, like
Yeah, yeah.
He's not coming back. He's not coming back.
Why don't they just tell him that he died?
like what's wrong with them knowing
Exactly.
that information?
Don't you want to?
They don't even need to say that they killed him.
Exactly,
They could
just
just
like
say
he's
that he
gone.
died.
He's been dealt with. But I guess that kind of implies that they did it. It's all about
But
the
what are they gonna do?
implication.
Go to the police? Are they gonna go to the
I
fucking
know.
police? Absolutely not. Just withholding information.
I think that Jonathan Banks is one of the best at delivering exposition.
I didn't hear a word you just said.
Oh, I only just started
you say?
talking. No, I said that.
I was in the middle of putting
Oh
on
my
headphones when you started.
god. Wow, that was great. No, but I was saying, I think that Jonathan Banks, the guy who plays Mike Ehrmantraut, he just
Yeah.
delivers every line so well, especially exposition. I could just like listen to him read an instruction manual, I feel, and still be interested. Man, that's tough.
Wow.
They look terrible.
Bro,
Oh,
they
the
get
makeup
buried
work
in the
is
meth
so
lab.
good. Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
That's it?
So are there 8 seasons? 8 seasons.
There's 8 more
episodes
seasons of this?
Oh, wait. Is this next week or some shit? Okay, so we got 7 episodes left. Lalo's already dead. You think El
Right.
Audio? You think there would be conflict there? Like, he's gonna wonder how Lalo got killed.
Realistically, I think they're only going to spend maybe a scene or 2 with him. That's just my guess. I think what the
Yeah.
main focus is going to be for the... hold on. I think what the
It's
main
definitely gonna be on like
focus-
Kim and
Yeah. Hold on. Keep on talking.
Saul. Kim's the biggest piece right now because she's the only one left. Because the main ones were Lalo and Kim,
Right.
and they. Yeah, like I said, man, that whole Lalo.
I agree. I'm big time disappointed.
Like even the stuff that they explained, I'm kind of clipping here on my audio. One sec. Even the stuff that they explained, like they may have explained it, but it just seemed kind of weak and didn't really do it justice.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like the explanation was kind of weak, and like Gus even said he was like, I didn't know he was gonna be there. Like it all just seemed so random and.
No, yeah, I completely agree. I mean, like going into the episode, I still didn't fully understand where Lalo, I understood where he was
don't remember
coming
how
from.
Lalo
I just
knew-
didn't believe it.
Yeah.
So like that's what I'm saying is like they built the conflict so well between Jimmy and Chuck and then Jimmy and Kim and Howard that like in comparison the stuff that happened with Lalo is just all very lackluster. Lalo's storyline for some reason was just like not as well built up, I felt, and presented. It just like they didn't make us really feel for him. Like granted he's a villain, but like all of the characters in Breaking Bad and everything, they still make you understand them to some extent and feel for them in some way, even though they can be villainous. So like I just never really fully felt for Lalo other than like, oh, he's a pretty fucking cool character and the performance is
guy.
great, you know? Like he is very likable, but I didn't always understand his conflicts, you know?
Yeah. No, it wasn't very well built up. And like I said, even the things that they explained, like I found the explanation a little weak.
Yeah.
So who else is there? You know, I think going forward, if Kim's like the main one, I don't know who I'm forgetting that hasn't been dealt with.
Yeah, those are the
I
main
think
characters.
I think the main conflict from conflict from here on out is going to be the legal repercussions of all of this shit. Like them dealing with police, other lawyers.
Yeah, it's going to be like
I don't think we're going to have to be worrying about like death and like guns and shit like that. I think it's going to be like a legal battle at this point, which is kind of cool because I mean Better Call Saul is
that's true.
about a lawyer.
Yeah,
So,
I mean,
I
if
don't
they
know.
can
I
do
still
something
trust-
that
I still trust
matches,
that they'll pull it off.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
I think that but I mean, what I've been hearing from them is that they are just so proud of what they've made with these last couple of episodes. I feel like this first episode was, I don't know, trying to wrap things up from the first half, kind of, but maybe it should have been spread out a little more. I just think whatever's going to happen.
I think
in the
if they're
last
going to do
bit
it that
here-
way, then they should have ended it in the first half. Because
Yeah.
that seemed just like a lackluster. Like if you're going to build up, like the last thing we saw is Lalo killing Howard, and that was the start of him saying he was going to show his proof.
Mm-hmm.
So we spent so long being like, oh my God, what is going to happen in that storyline? And then for it to just be like, hey, go kill Gus. Oh, Gus leaves. Oh, I knew Gus was going to leave, and I knew that he was going to come here. And now I'm like, I don't know.
No, I completely agree. I 1,000% agree. And I mean,
But,
I think you nailed it with
it's not the
like
worst.
the legal battle is going to be the main conflicts with the last bit of the season. And I do really hope that they focus more on the future self. You know, I really hope that they dedicate more time to
They
that.
definitely will. They have to.
Yeah, I'm guessing they're going to have like a
they can't just
whole
leave that
episode
open-ended.
dedicated to it because I remember in the first bundle of seasons, they always started out the season with like an opening sequence from the future timeline. But I think they're just going to do a full episode from here on out. Or, I don't know. Yeah, I hope so. It really doesn't seem like there's too much more that they can squeeze out of the current timeline.
Yeah, other than the Kim.
Right. And my prediction with Kim is that it's going to be Jimmy trying to get her to cover all this up and them like, or her at least, realizing that she's becoming an actual criminal and then just wanting to like start a whole new life. Like she's going to be like, oh, now I'm too deep into this. I just want a whole new start. And then I think, she's going to do the vacuum service.
Does she know about the vacuum? Because she would have to get that information from Jimmy. And do you think Jimmy would? There's no way Jimmy would let her go.
I think,
alone.
I think it's going to be I think it's going to be a tough scene. You know, I think that's going to come up, and it's going to be like a 15-minute like argument scene, and the inevitable is going to happen is they're going to split, but it's going to be like really tough to watch. Like Jimmy. That might be like the turning moment where we realize that Jimmy is turning into Saul Goodman. Like he cares about that more than anything else in the world, Yeah. Like when you think about it and if you see like his first episode in Breaking Bad, he's a total slime ball. And I just don't feel that yet. Yeah. So like he's going to make some bad decisions going forward that's going to like push him into that
he's either gonna do something he's gonna do something so fucked up that it's gonna finally push Kim over the edge for Kim to be like I need out. Or Kim's gonna keep doing what she has been doing, which is following Saul around, and it's gonna get her killed.
But
I don't know what could get her killed anymore at this point, now that like Lala's no longer, because they never were beefing with Gus. Well, now they're involved with Gus.
Yeah, because like in Breaking Bad, Jimmy, Gus, and Mike are all kind of within the same circle, like on the same level.
In some way.
So they're going to be working together by the end of this show.
Yeah, so I don't know what Kim's... Yeah, they were just helping Kim and Jimmy out.
Right.
Like, we're going to take care of this.
Yeah.
So I don't know what their danger is anymore, like from a violence standpoint.
The future timeline concluding and like seeing the actual end of Saul Goodman, kind of like what we did with Walter White. Like it jumped forward like a full year, in the last like couple of episodes, which is like I never realized that the whole show of Breaking Bad all happens within 1 year. Because it's like his 50th and then his 50th.
No fucking way.
It's his 50th birthday at the beginning of the show, and then his 51st birthday in like the last half of the last season.
Oh, you're so right.
Yeah. So I'm thinking that they're gonna like really show the finale of Saul Goodman in the last couple episodes.
Yeah, you know what it could be? You could be right. The first little chunk here is wrapping up what we have here, and then, because I don't know where like all the Walt Jesse stuff is going on at
you're
this
right.
given
I keep
moment.
on forgetting that they're in this.
So we could fast forward to a point where we're in like the middle of Breaking Bad, even, or towards the start of Breaking Bad. Like I don't know where we are in the Breaking Bad timeline right now. So the rest of that season could be, just showing some other side of something that happened in Breaking Bad, because we know we're gonna see Walt, we know we're gonna see Jesse.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Tune in next week.
We're
going to react to another episode of Better Call Saul.
We gotta find a good program on the television.
Howard's nuts.
Howard in a freezer. That was a really scary shot.
Wait, pause. They put him in a freezer, and then they put him... Like, they put him in the freezer to transport him to the meth lab?
Yeah.
Like, what was the point?
I don't know, man. They usually... I don't know. Maybe it's...
Because they had to unplug the fridge then.
Right.
So it's not like it's keeping the body cool and then transport the fridge.
I think it's all for discrepancy. That's my guess. It's because, like, think about it. Why do they always roll up bodies in a rug? Like, when do you really see people just, like, carrying large sacks of a rug around? Like, it would...
Why not garbage bags, man?
Yeah. Well...
Garbage bags.
You never know. What if that shit breaks on you? Then that's a disaster.
That's true. But what if the fridge opens up? You drop the fridge is heavy, especially you got a dead corpse in there. You drop the fridge while you can outside, and then boom, a dead body pops out. And your neighbor Jane, she called the police.
Oh, good point. Hey guys, welcome to Turner and Dolan's guide on how to hide a body. Yeah, I think that.
Okay, first you stuff him in the fridge.
Stuff him in the fridge. Fuck the rug.
And then you eat his balls.
You eat his nuts for fun.
Fuck him on a rug.
And then you gotta put him in a rug, stick him in the refrigerator, shove him in the elevator, send him into space. That's how you get rid of a body.
And that's how you do that. We'll see you next week, guys.
Adios, everybody.